A Napoli vs Genoa prediction, team news, lineups preview. Intent on taking one step closer to the Serie A title, Napoli will welcome mid-table Genoa to Stadio Maradona on Sunday. Playing just after sole rivals Inter Milan, who they lead by 3 points with 3 rounds remaining, the Partenopei have posted 4 straight wins without conceding as they drive towards the finish line. Match preview. Showing all the nous required to claim league titles against the odds, Napoli scrapped hard for a 1-0 win in Lecce last week, temporarily going 6 points clear at the top until Inter edged past Hellas Verona a few hours later. Giacomo Raspadori's first-half free kick ultimately separated the sides at Stadio Via del Mare, where the visitors held on to record both another victory and another clean sheet, their 4th in succession. With only 3 games to go, Napoli are masters of their own destiny, as even if they lose once and their Milanese rivals are flawless straight through to the finish, a dramatic playoff for top spot would then take place. Despite losing key players since last summer, and seeing his plans changed by injuries, Antonio Conte has forged a side that have conceded the fewest goals, 25, and recorded the most clean sheets, 17, throughout Europe's top 5 leagues this season. As a result, the Partenopei's 4th Scudetto, and a 2nd in 3 seasons, is now within touching distance, but they will be keen to avoid an unexpected slip-up on Sunday. Now meeting one of their favorite opponents, Napoli have lost just 2 of their last 28 Serie A matches against Genoa, winning on no fewer than 18 occasions, including December's 2-1 success in Liguria. It is no surprise, then, that Genoa are winless 13 in trips down to Naples, with their last away victory over Napoli dating back to February 2009. Ahead of their latest attempt, the Griffones seem to be fading towards the end of the season, having initially surged away from danger when Patrick Vieira was appointed head coach in November. Effectively safe from relegation for several weeks now, they have little left to play for, apart from a possible top-half finish. Como, Udinese, and Torino are their rivals. Monday's 2-1 loss to AC Milan promised much more, as Vieira's men led heading into the final 15 minutes. But the Rossoneri then struck twice within a few moments to consign Genoa to a relatively rare home defeat. Now, the Ligurian club could suffer 4 consecutive top-flight losses for the first time since December 2021, during Andriy Shevchenko's ill-fated spell in charge. That streak preceded demotion to Serie B, but, with room to spare, the Rossoblu have nothing to fear in that respect this season. Team news. Napoli are still missing centre-backs Alessandro Buongiorno and Juan Jesus due to injury, so Amir Romani may again be partnered by Matthias Oliveira, who was shifted inside from left-back last weekend. As Slovak playmaker Stanislav Lobotka is struggling with an ankle issue, Billy Gilmour could find himself promoted to the hosts' first 11, joining Scottish compatriot Scott McTominay in the starting lineup. The latter was recently awarded Serie A's Player of the Month award for April, having bagged a brace in each of his last 2 appearances at Stadio Maradona. Once again, he will link up with Romelu Lukaku, who has previously scored 7 times against Genoa, and last week's match winner Giacomo Raspadori. Meanwhile, the visitors have welcomed Hugo Cuenca, Caleb Ekuban, and Gino Nana back to team training, thinning out their substantial injury list. So, in addition to long-term absentees Fabio Moretti and Ruslan Malinovsky, only Maxwell Cornet remains on the treatment table. Midfielder Morten Thorsby must serve a suspension. Top scorer Andrea Pinamonti has not found the net in 10 games, representing his longest league drought in a single season for 5 years. Nonetheless, he will still lead the Rossoblu's attack, possibly supported by Vitinha, who scored against Milan on Monday. Napoli possible starting lineup: Merit, Di Lorenzo, Romani, Oliveira, Spinazzola, Politano, Anguissa, Gilmore, McTominay, Raspadori, Lukaku. Genoa possible starting lineup: Lili, Sabelli, De Winter, Vasquez, Martin, Frendrup. Massini, Zanoli, Meshes, Vitinha, Pinamonti. We say, Napoli 1-0 Genoa. Laser focused on regaining the Serie A summit after lending Inter the Scudetto for a season, Napoli are back in formidable form just when it really matters. At home to aimless mid-table opponents, they can record 5 consecutive wins without conceding, doing so for the first time in their long top-flight history. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.